Creating your very own AI avatar with Synthesia is easy. And now you're watching this step-by-step guide, it's about to get even easier. You can clone yourself, create multiple different looks, and generate full videos from a single prompt.
Hi, Real Simon here, and yes, all three of those were my AI clones, which is still a ridiculous thing to say out loud.
Same face, same voice, just better dressed, and fewer breakdowns.
Oh, this is still my video. All right, so in the next 20 minutes, we're going to create a complete AI video from scratch. We'll choose and customize ready-made AI avatars. We're going to create an AI clone that actually looks and sounds like you, add the AI-generated B-roll, download the final video, and then I'll show you how to translate the whole thing into other languages. So follow along with me, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to use Synthesia, even if you've never touched it before. So first, let's get you inside Synthesia. So click that top link in the description or scan the QR code on screen right now, and then you're going to land on this page. Then click Get Started for free, and you'll see a few different plans here. There's a free plan if you just want to have a look around, but if you want to create your own AI avatar, one that actually looks and sounds like you, then you're going to need one of the paid plans. And personally, I'd probably start with Creator. That's the plan that most people are going to need. You can pay monthly or yearly, and if you do go yearly, you do get a discount as well. Then click Get Started, sign up with your Google or email address, and verify your account, add your payment details, and just like that, you're inside the Synthesia dashboard. Now, before we create our first video, we need someone to present it. And I am going to show you how to create your very own AI avatar a little bit later. But first, Synthesia comes with over 240 ready-made avatars that you can use straight away. So click Avatars on the left. And there's loads to choose from here. So just have a scroll through. And you'll notice pretty quickly that some avatars suit certain types of videos better than others. So some are great for training videos, some probably better for like marketing presenters, some work really well for YouTube style content. And what I personally like to do is just click play on a few of them so you can see exactly how they look when they're talking.
Hi there. I'm your Synthesia avatar. Did you know I speak many
So
other
I do like
languages?
that one, but let's try another one.
Hi there. I'm your Synthesia avatar. Did you know I speak many other languages?
And yeah, I
Me
think
encanta
that looks
este
really
sello
natural
hablando
as
español.
well. The lip sync, facial expressions just feel really realistic. And at the end of the day, that is what matters most. Now, let's say that you like this avatar, but you want to make it fit your brand a little bit better. You just hover over it and click Customize. And this is one of my favorite features because you don't need to mess around with loads of settings. You just describe the look you're going for, and then Synthesia will create it for you. So I'm just going to add Modern Tech Founder black t-shirt and hit Generate. And just like that, it's the same avatar, but with a completely different look. Now, the AI avatars are great, but if you want your avatar to actually look and sound like you, then this is where we're going to create an AI version of you, your very own AI avatar clone. So to do that, let's go back to avatars, and this time, let's click Create Avatar. And you'll see a couple of options here. Create your personal avatar or prompt a new avatar. We want to create your personal avatar. Click Create My Avatar. And now Synthesia gives you two ways to do it. You can either upload a photo or a video. Personally, I would recommend using a photo because just in my experience, it's going to give you a way better end result. So let's click Avatar from Photo and then upload a photo. And you don't want to rush this part and upload any random photo because the photo you choose is really going to make a big difference to how your avatar turns out. And Synthesia does show you some examples here, but basically you just want one person in the shot, so you, with your upper body showing and good lighting. And if you can, like I would recommend standing facing a window so that you've got the light shining on your face as well. So either drag your photo in or click upload. And I think I'll go with this one. The lighting's good, my face is clear, so this should work. And then hit submit and let that process for a second. Next, we need to record your voice. And I definitely recommend doing this because Synthesia can use one of the built-in AI voices instead, and they're perfectly fine. But if you are creating an AI version of yourself, it just makes sense to use your own voice as well. So first, Let's make sure the right microphone is selected in the drop down and then click Get Started. And now Synthesia gives you a short script to read. And once you hit start recording, you're going to get a quick countdown and then just read it out normally. You don't need to overperform. You're not auditioning for Broadway here. So just yet, don't think too much and just speak like you normally would. All right, let's do it. My avatar will sound just like me, so I'll take a moment to settle it. I'll speak how I usually would in a video, clear, engaging, and at a pace that feels natural. The more natural I sound, the better my avatar will perform. Soon, they'll be ready to appear in my next video. And if that video changes how you think about a topic, you might share it with your team. Okay, and then once you're done, hit submit. And last but not least, Synthesia asks for your consent. Basically, just confirming that it's really you, it's giving the permission to use the avatar. So let's hit continue. Make sure you're on camera, and then hit record when you're ready and read the script. I understand that this submission will be used to create my digital avatar. The passcode is perfect, and then just hit submit, and that's it. The consent part's done. And all you have to do now is give your avatar a name. So I'll call mine Simon. Then select the gender, tick the consent box, and then click Generate Avatar. And that's it, it's submitted. And now you'll see it here as in review. So the only slightly annoying part is that you can't use it straight away. So go and grab yourself a cup of tea. It won't take long, and then we'll jump back in once it's ready. And we're back. And that only took about 20 minutes, if that, to get approved. And the good news is that you only have to go through this process once. After that, you can use your avatar anytime for future videos. Oh, and just so you know, because I do get asked this a lot, so your face and your voice data is only available to you to create your avatar, and nobody else can use it. Nobody else. And if you ever want to delete it, then you can do at any time. And the really cool thing is, you're not just stuck with one version of your avatar. You can create completely different looks of your avatar depending on what kind of videos you want to create. So let me show you how that works. Just hover over your avatar and click Customize. Then all you need to do is just describe the look that you want. So I'm going to start with a YouTube creator look. So I'll say, fitted dark grey t-shirt, casual creator style, clean modern look. Then hit Generate. And there we go. It gave us exactly what we asked for. So now let's say we want to create something a little bit more professional. So this time I'll say tailored dark charcoal suit, crisp white dress shirt, no tie, polished executive look. And let's hit generate. And there we go. That's really nice. Completely different look already. And I think let's just do one more. This time I'll go with fitness coach tank top and hit generate. And there you have it. Now I look like I'm about to sell you some kind of fitness program, something like that. So as you can see, it's the same avatar, same face, but 3 completely different looks. And you can create like different versions of yourself on different types of videos without having to create like a brand new avatar every time. And honestly, just try this out and have a bit of fun with it. Try different ideas, experiment with different styles, and see how many different versions of yourself that you can create. And now we've got our avatar set up, let's use it to create a video. Now there are a few different ways to create videos inside Synthesia, but I'm going to show you the way that I think is the best and probably the easiest way. So let's click home to head back to the home page, then click start with assistant, and then prompt to video. Now for this demo, I want to create like a proper 60-second promo for an online course. So I'm going to go ahead and add this prompt. Create a 60-second promo video for an online course called YouTube from Zero, designed to help beginners grow their YouTube channel from 0 to 10,000 subscribers. And that's it. That's the whole prompt. So you really don't have to overthink this part. You just basically want to tell Synthesia what kind of video you want, who it's for, and kind of what the purpose of the video is. Now, before we hit create video, there are just a couple of settings worth looking at. So if you want, you can attach a file or URL If you've already got content that you want Synthesia to work from, like a blog post, a PDF, website, or something like that, but we're going to be starting from scratch, so we don't need that for this example. Then for length, I'll set this to short. And for delivery style, I'll go with dynamic. It tends to feel a bit faster paced, a little bit more energetic, which I personally prefer. And I'll leave the design as default because I want to see what Synthesia comes up with on its own. All right, and I think we're ready. So let's go ahead and hit create video. And as you can see, it's right in the script. It's choosing an avatar, it's building out the scenes and creating a complete first draft for us automatically. So let's just give it a minute or two to do its thing. And there you have it. Just look at that. The script is written, avatar selected, scenes created. And that's what I really like about this. Like, you're never starting from scratch, you're never staring at a blank page. Synthesia gives us something really solid to work from right from the get-go. So let's hit play and take a look.
Starting a YouTube channel is exciting until you realize how hard it is to know what to post, how to grow, and how to get anyone to care when you're starting from zero. YouTube from Zero gives you a clear, beginner-friendly path. You'll learn how to choose content topics people actually want, create videos consistently, and stop guessing what works.
And remember, all of this just came from a single prompt. Now, obviously, the avatar is not going to animate, it's not going to move until we generate the final video later on, but you get the idea. And not bad at all for a couple of minutes work. But now let's say that you want to tweak a couple of things. So let's just go through and make it our own. And you see this little box here? So instead of manually changing everything yourself, you can just tell Synthesia what you want and it'll do it for you. So for this video, I kind of feel like the pacing is still a little bit slow. So I'm going to make the pacing faster and the tone more enthusiastic and energetic. And just like that, done. Let's try another AI edit. So the intro for this isn't that bad actually, but I do think we can still make it stronger. So let's say, make the intro stronger and more attention grabbing. And you see, yeah, like that's a lot better already. Now, AI is great for most things, but I still think there's a couple of things that I would do manually. So let's say, for example, you want to change your avatar or switch to a different avatar look. All you do is click on a scene, hit the avatar drop down, and then choose the look that best fits your video. So I'm going to switch it to the YouTube creator look that I made earlier, and done. It updates it straight away. And you just want to make sure to click change all to apply to all scenes across the video. Now, Synthesia has already added some music automatically, which is nice, but I think it's a little too quiet. So I'm just going to adjust the slider here to increase the volume. And we'll confirm that we want to apply that change across all scenes. And let's take another look.
Starting from zero on YouTube? That's the hardest part. No audience, no momentum, and no clue what to post next.
And yet, I think that is a lot better. And if you want to change your captions, then you just click captions and you can preview the different styles, pick the one you like, and then you can also customize things like the size and the colors as well. And if you want to change your scene transitions, just use the scene transition drop down on the right and just pick whatever style fits your video. Right, so before we generate the final video, let me just show you one more thing because I think you're really going to like this. So inside Synthesia right now, you can create your very own AI images and AI videos. So let me show you how. So for example, let's say this scene here is okay, but I want to switch it out. You just click on the scene you want to change and then click the media drop down and you can see all the options here. And now, yes, you've got your usual Getty images and pixels for stock images and videos, but look at this prompt box right here. So to create AI videos, you've got VO 3.1. And for images, you've got Flux, Nano Banana Pro, and GPT Image as well. So for this example, let's generate a custom video. So I'm going to say a wide angle shot of a confident content creator sitting at a desk recording a YouTube video, cinematic lighting, and modern studio. And now I'll just make sure my AI avatar is selected, and then I'll hit generate. And there we go. I really like that. And honestly, I would take something like this over generic stock footage any day because we literally just described what we wanted and then Synthesia created it for us. And the thing I really like is it's already here. So you don't have to download anything, you don't have to upload anything, you don't have to jump between different tools. It's just done. And then once it's ready, you just click on it and it'll replace the scene in your video and then it saves your video automatically. Easy as that. Oh, and I should also probably mention AI Playground over here as well. So have a click around in here when you get the chance. You can generate images, videos, like motion graphics, and even build out entire AI scenes for your videos from scratch with Google's VO3 scene builder, which is pretty cool. So if you are interested in that side of things, I do actually have a full VO3 tutorial, which I'll link to up there. So feel free to check that out. But honestly, I just think that's pretty cool. All right, so now we've got our script, our avatar, and our B-roll. I think we're ready to generate the final video. So let's go ahead and click generate up here. And it takes a couple of minutes max. All right, and now our video is finished. So let's click on it and take a look.
Starting from zero on YouTube? That's the hardest part. No audience, no momentum, and no clue what to post next. YouTube from zero shows you exactly how to break through and start growing fast. YouTube from zero gives you a clear, beginner-friendly path. You'll learn how to pick topics people actually want.
Yeah, and I think, that's come out really well. I like the avatar. It looks like me. I think it sounds like me as well. I like the background. I think the script, we've got that dynamism, we've got that energy that we wanted before. I just really happy with the end result. And from here, you've got a couple of options. So you can click share if you want to send the video link to somebody else. Or if you'd rather download it, then just click the three dots up here and then hover over download. Now, for most people, you'll probably just want download video as MP4. So that's the format you'll want for YouTube. So let's click that. And that's it. The video is downloaded to your device and you're ready to go. And now there is just one last thing I want to show you, and that is translate. Because let's say you create your video and now you want other people in different countries to be able to watch it as well. So all you need to do is click translate up here and then choose the language that you want. And just look at all these languages. You've got over 160 to choose from, and you can even select multiple languages at the same time. So for this example, I'm going to choose Thai and then click translate. And now we wait. Okay, and less than 2 minutes later, let's see what we've got.
การเริ่มต้นจากศูนย์บน YouTube นั่นแหละคือส่วนที่ยากที่สุดไม่มีคนดูไม่มีแรงบันดาลใจและก็
So what's really cool is that this is me, or rather my AI clone, speaking a completely different language, and it's still using my voice, so it still sounds like me. And if you notice, the lip sync is working as well, so it's matching the target language. And they've also translated the text on screen as well. So I just think this is pretty cool. And we created one video, and now we can just, generate it in over 160 different languages. It's pretty impressive. And that is how you use Synthesia. And now you know how to create AI avatar videos from start to finish. But here's the thing. Even with the best AI avatar in the world, you still need a strong idea and a good script behind it. So if you want to see my favorite AI tool for coming up with video ideas and writing YouTube scripts, check out my Poppy AI tutorial right here. And thank you so much for watching this far. If this helped, hit like, subscribe for more step-by-step tutorials like this. And of course, if you have any questions about Synthesia or anything else, just hit me up in the comments and I will see you in the next one.